Chosen one, God said, don't skip divine. Friday, listen early. There are days in life that carry a different weight. Not every day feels the same. Not every hour holds the same energy. But when God singles out a day, when the heavens whisper about timing, when the divine aligns with the earth, something holy begins to stir. And this time it's about Friday, a Friday unlike any other, a Friday marked in heaven before you ever saw it coming. God said, don't skip it, don't rush past it, don't sleep through it. Because what he has planned for this divine Friday could be the catalyst that shifts everything for you. Before we dive deep into the message, stay until the end of this video, because there is something prophetic being released in this message, something spiritual, something sacred. It is a message of alignment and preparation. And as you listen, write in the comments your warmest wishes and the number 777. Let your words activate the energy of expectancy. Let your hope speak boldly into the atmosphere. This is more than just an interaction. It's a moment of divine communication, a sacred declaration that you are ready for what's coming now, chosen. One, like this video, subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel. And let's begin. Chosen one, you've walked through weeks where nothing made sense. You've waited through seasons that tested your strength. But in the spiritual realm, Divine Friday is not just another day. It is a breaking point and a birthing moment. It's a convergence of divine will and personal destiny. You were never forgotten. You were being positioned. And this Friday isn't just about closing the week. It's about opening a portal, a divine one. Heaven is about to meet you where you are and pull you forward into where you're meant to be. You may not even realize the magnitude of what's being arranged behind the veil. There are conversations taking place in the spiritual realm with your name at the center. There are blessings being scheduled, divine timings being unlocked. And what makes this different is that this Friday is not optional. This one is appointed. You can't afford to miss it because it has your breakthrough embedded inside of it. What if I told you that some doors only open once in a while? What if I told you that Divine Friday is the key to one of those doors? You see, in your journey, there are dates etched in eternity, holy moments that were predetermined for you long before you knew the battles you'd fight. And Friday is one of those. It's a checkpoint, a destiny gate, a sacred station, and the only way through is awareness, obedience, and readiness. This is not the Friday where you drown in distraction or drown in delay. This is not the Friday for routine or carelessness. This is the Friday to listen. Early, wake up to it, step into it with reverence, align your heart with the timing of heaven. Because when God says, don't skip it, it's because he knows that something is being delivered that can't be rescheduled. There is a divine instruction waiting for you, a word, a sign, a divine appointment, and it's all wrapped inside this one Friday. The way you approach it matters. Your spirit has to be alert. Your soul has to be surrendered. Your hands have to be open to receive. Because some blessings don't show up wrapped in obvious glory. Some miracles hide inside obedience. This is that kind of moment. This Friday, expect divine interruptions. Be prepared for unusual peace. Be watchful for sudden ideas, fresh clarity, unexpected calls, or a deep stillness that speaks louder than sound. Divine Friday doesn't shout. It arrives with authority and whispers to the prepared. It confirms to those who are sensitive. It blesses those who honor it. This is not about religion. This is about revelation. You are being aligned with something timeless, something powerful, something that transcends what you've seen before. God said it clearly in the Spirit. Don't skip this Friday. Don't miss what's being written for you in the ink of obedience. A chapter of your life is about to turn in silence, but the effects will echo loudly. Let others be distracted. Let others go their way. But you, chosen one, must be vigilant, because when God emphasizes a date, it's because destiny is attached. When heaven highlights a moment, it's because something has matured and is ready to manifest. This Friday, you are stepping into the delivery room of your promise, and heaven won't allow this moment to be overlooked. You're not waiting anymore, you're arriving. You're not wandering anymore, you're aligning. You're not guessing anymore, you're hearing. You're sensing, you're obeying, because obedience in this moment will open what effort could never accomplish. And the moment you lean in, heaven leans closer. The moment you believe, the blessings begin to gather. There is no time left for hesitation. This isn't about figuring everything out. This is about trusting that God has already figured it out. Divine. Friday is the release point. It's the delivery hour. It's the moment when the seeds you didn't see grow suddenly bloom, when the silent yes you whispered weeks ago begins to unlock what's been waiting on the other side of your faith. So don't slow down now. Don't pull back. Now, this isn't the season for shrinking. This is the season for stretching. This is the moment for forward motion, divine alignment, and supernatural confirmation. The atmosphere is shifting, the timing is sacred, and your spirit already knows it's true. You can feel the divine tension. You can sense the spiritual anticipation. And it's all pointing to this one holy day, Divine Friday. Stay ready, stay sensitive, stay in faith. Because what's coming this Friday isn't small. It's not ordinary, it's not random, it's divine. And when God says, don't skip it, he's not suggesting, he's commanding. He's alerting you, he's clearing your path, he's setting the stage for something extraordinary. And all you need to do is listen early and prepare your heart. Your elevation doesn't always begin with noise. Sometimes it begins with a whisper from heaven and a choice to obey. This Friday, choose obedience, choose awareness, choose to believe that this day is holy, because it is, because it was set apart, because something that has your name on it is arriving and God doesn't want you to miss it. Chosen one this Friday is not about what others see, it's about what you sense. It's not about public announcements, it's about private alignment. This is not a day for external validation. It is a day for internal revelation, because the true preparation for destiny happens in silence before it ever becomes a testimony in the open. And this Friday, God is preparing something in the spirit that will break out in your reality if you don't miss it. You've been asking questions lately, silent ones, deep ones, questions you've never dared to say out loud. When will my moment come? Am I really seen? Did I miss my window? But God has heard every cry, every whisper, every moment of almost giving up. And He scheduled Divine Friday to answer you. Not with explanations, but with movement. Not with theory, but with transformation. This isn't a motivational message, this is a prophetic instruction. Divine Friday was sealed before your doubt ever showed up. It was established before your discouragement arrived. And now, heaven is calling your name with urgency. This is the day where hidden alignment becomes visible. Acceleration, where silent obedience becomes open reward. You don't need all the answers. You just need to move when the Spirit says move. There are certain days that come like holy appointments. They are not announced with fireworks, but with a deep inner pull, a knowing, a stirring. And this Friday is one of them. You may not even understand the full weight of what's coming, but something inside of you does that part of you that survived what should have broken you, that part of you that never gave up even when it felt like nothing was changing. That part of you is already standing at the gate of Divine Friday, waiting for your full agreement. God is saying, this one is sacred. This moment is not about routine. It's about divine revision. He's rewriting some things, resetting the rhythm of your life, repositioning you without needing to explain every step. Some of the most powerful changes happen in the unseen. And this Friday, something will shift, quietly but permanently. You might wake up on that day and feel the stillness in the atmosphere. Don't mistake that silence for absence. It's divine presence. It's the hush before the heavens move. And if you posture your heart with expectation, you will notice the difference. Things will start aligning without struggle. Clarity will come without chaos, and peace will walk in and take a seat at your table. This isn't just a Friday, it's a divine inflection point, a moment that bends time and rewrites what comes next. Your assignment chosen, one is not to chase the outcome, but to stay present with the timing, to let go of the desire to control and instead surrender to the invitation. Because when God says, listen early, He's drawing you into the center of divine unfolding. And don't be surprised if things feel unusual. Around this time, you might be misunderstood. You might feel the need to pull away and be alone. That's not isolation, it's consecration. God often separates before He elevates. He quiets the noise so that you can hear the signal. And this Friday is all about signal, pure spiritual signal from heaven. To you, a download, a transmission, an upgrade. You were born for more than survival. You were designed for destiny. But destiny requires awareness, sensitivity, trust. Divine. Friday is not about proving your worth. It's about stepping into what was already written. You're not trying to earn this next season. You're being invited into it. And the only price is your willingness to listen. There's a reason you felt a shift. A reason the atmosphere has felt charged. God has been preparing you for this moment, preparing you to release some things, preparing you to receive what you once thought was out of reach. You were not forgotten. You were not overlooked. You were hidden for a reason, sheltered for a purpose. And now the covering is being lifted, not to expose you, but to position you. Friday will look like a normal day to most, but to the ones who are tuned in, it will feel like holy ground. This is your holy ground moment, a threshold, a turning point, a place where heaven breathes on what you've been carrying. That dream, that assignment, that vision, it's about to be activated, but only if you don't miss it. What's different about this Friday is that it comes with divine clearance. Things that were blocked will open, delays will dissolve, resources will appear, instructions will become clear. You won't have to force it, you won't have to beg for it. It will come because it was always yours, and Divine Friday is the access point. Some of you have been feeling the pressure without understanding the purpose. Let this be your clarity. The pressure was preparation. The waiting was not punishment. It was alignment. God has been synchronizing your spirit with His calendar. And now that time has caught up with your assignment. It's time to move, time to rise, time to show up, but not in your own strength. In divine ease, in quiet confidence, in surrendered trust. The kind that doesn't need applause to know it's anointed. The kind that doesn't need proof to know it's prophetic. The kind that listens to the Spirit and responds not with fear, but with fire. Because what's coming after Divine Friday will make sense of everything. Before it, stay in this posture of expectation. Don't let anything distract you. Don't let familiar voices cause you to question what God has confirmed. This moment is sacred. Guard it, honor it, anticipate it. The reward will not be in the noise. It will be in the knowing. And if you dare to believe, dare to prepare, and dare to listen early, you will not miss your moment, divine. Friday is not a theory. It's a scheduled move of heaven and you. Chosen one are already standing at the door. Chosen one, now that your spirit is tuned in, you must begin to understand something deeper about Divine Friday. It's not just a date, it's a spiritual checkpoint, a moment where the realm of eternity touches the present. It's where things are recalibrated. It's where your name is whispered in rooms your feet have not yet entered. It's where heaven verifies what hell tried to cancel. Divine Friday is not the result of your efforts. It's the unfolding of God's eternal plan. This day was never meant to be ordinary. This moment was marked for breakthrough. You've gone through too much to arrive at this point. Empty-handed, you've endured too much pain to not receive the power that is connected to this hour, and this Friday, that shift will begin. What you didn't see was that every struggle was aligning you for this season. Every rejection was divine redirection. Every delay was God's way of protecting the exactness of timing. Because the magnitude of what's about to happen on your behalf could not be rushed. It had to be refined. It had to be sealed in the spiritual before it could be released in the physical. That's why you couldn't skip steps. That's why the silence was deafening. That's why the battles intensified right before the release. Because the closer you get to divine release, the more the enemy tries to convince you. You're off course. But let me remind you with authority and clarity, you're not late, you're not lost, you're right on time for your encounter with divine. Friday, this is your turnaround, your confirmation, your access. Granted, you are not just surviving this season, you are being elevated through it. You didn't lose time, you gained insight, you didn't miss anything, you were being prepared, and now what was once unseen will become undeniable. God is flipping the script, shifting the pieces, and writing your victory into the timeline. This Friday, doors will open that logic can't explain. People will appear that you didn't network for, opportunities will surface that were previously out of reach, because when God schedules your rise, no one can block it, no delay can override it, no voice can deny it. And Divine Friday is the signal that says, now it begins. You don't have to prove anything to anyone. Divine timing is not for show, it's for purpose. So if things start shifting, suddenly don't panic. If things begin moving quickly, don't resist flow with it. Trust it. You're not being disrupted. You're being divinely redirected. What's coming won't fit your past patterns. It's fresh, it's holy, it's custom made. God didn't forget you. He hid you, not to punish you, but to protect the promise on your life. And now the curtain is rising. Your visibility is increasing, but not for vanity, for assignment. You are not being revealed to impress people. You are being revealed to fulfill prophecy. Divine Friday is not about applause. It's about access. This moment requires maturity, sensitivity, discernment. Don't chase noise, follow peace. Don't run after visibility, follow vision. What God is doing is bigger than a platform. It's deeper than a trend. This is generational. This is ancestral. This is supernatural. You are becoming the fulfillment of promises made long before you were born. This Friday, something will break in your favor, and you'll know it wasn't your doing. You'll feel the shift and be unable to explain it to those who don't understand timing. That's okay. Not everyone will see what you see. Not everyone will feel what you feel. You were chosen to carry this moment. You were chosen to listen when others dismiss the voice. It's easy to miss a divine moment when you're distracted by ordinary days. That's why this message came to you, to wake you up, to shake you from routine, to remind you that this Friday is different. It's charged, it's active, it's sacred. It has been etched into your spiritual calendar. And ignoring it would be like walking past an open door while asking for a way out. Heaven doesn't speak in vain. When God says, listen early, it's because something is being released that can't be delayed. If you're sensitive enough, you'll hear the divine invitation. If you're willing, you'll be positioned. And if you're bold enough to believe, you'll receive what others thought was impossible. So prepare for the unfamiliar. Prepare for the divine interruptions. Prepare to be moved out of what's comfortable and into what's consecrated. You are no longer walking in cycles. You are stepping into alignment. Divine Friday is the signal. Your spirit is the receiver. And the moment you say yes, the transaction begins. You don't need to know the how, you just need to trust the who. And he's already gone ahead of you. This isn't about striving, it's about surrender. This isn't about forcing, it's about flowing. Let this Friday be the day you walk with heaven's rhythm and not the world's pressure. Let this be the day your yes aligns with his yes, because when those two align, miracles manifest. And yes, some people will be surprised because they thought you were finished. They assumed your delay meant denial. But God was just getting started. He was just warming up, and this Friday, their eyes will see what only your faith could believe. They'll witness the results of what you were praying for. In secret, your silent preparation is about to produce loud results, and it starts now. It starts with a decision to honor what God is highlighting.